Hello and welcome to my video. This is a speed colouring in using colouring crayons from a picture of Nosferatu I found on the internet. So the first picture you saw was my original cleanup based on the drawing I did just with tracing paper, which then went on to the drawing as it appears now on the screen just as I'm colouring in here. And this is just an example of me working at actual speed. I'm not a very fast worker, but I thought it might be interesting for you to see just how quickly I work and how the pencil moves. So I'm about to speed up a little bit, and I'm continuing with a nice mid-tone brown to add in some of the shading in the darkest areas first, but using a nice mid-tone like this just helps me control how dark or light I want to eventually make the final image. So it begins me just to establish the dark and the light areas, but with a bit more flexibility. So importantly, I don't need to make up my mind in the early stages of the drawing just how dark or light or even what colour the finished piece is going to be, because at this point I still don't have a fixed idea in my head myself. I'm just working and experimenting and just seeing what's happening. So still continuing with that nice mid-tone coloured pencil. I just used I think three colours of brown for this, a sort of a beige colour, a chocolate brown, and a few tiny bits of black just to add some of the more contrasting areas of shadow, and also a white colour just to add some highlights, just to make everything stand out, like for example the reflections in the eyes, which I put in at the end. So here I am just darkening things in. Now that I feel a bit more confident about the shading, I can start to add in some of the more eye-catching areas of darker contrast, just to bring this out and make it a little bit more eye-catching. And here I am just going back in with the beige colour just to fill in some of the gaps between the darker shading and the more medium to light areas of tone. Just using an old envelope under my hand, being left-handed especially, I tend to smudge things quite a lot. And now that I'm almost finished, I save the eyes for last generally. I've been adding some of the final highlights with the right colouring pencils. And here's just a close-up just to finish. And then here it is, the final piece. I think this took about 2.5 hours to colour in total. Hope you enjoyed.